Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be a description of how I made around $64 by trading the S&P 500 index. It was basically a scalping session. The screen which you are currently viewing is my broker's screen, that is TD365. It's an Australian broker. That is one of the best international brokers through which I trade. So without wasting further time, let's get into the details. I have already extracted the transaction history for easy referencing. Talking about some basic points, I have traded it on quantity of 6, as you can see over here. Another thing to note over here is the time stated in this sheet is the London time, and the India is 4 hours 30 minutes ahead of the London time. So this was for your easy referencing. Moving further about this sheet, this is a total of 18 trades, basically a scalping session of the today, which resulted in profit of $64. And out of these 18 trades, you can see the positive trades were 15 and the negative trades were 3. Positive trade means resulting in profit, negative trade means resulting in losses. As you can also see over here, these 3 trades were resulting in losses and the remaining trades were profitable. And the total time duration involved in this scalping was 2.5 hours. So, as it is difficult to explain each and every trade, I will try to cover most of the big trades so as to give you a grasp of how the session went. So without wasting further time, let's start it. This is the first trade. This is marked in orange just for a negative trade, and the big trades resulting in profits are marked in green. So first trade, big loss of minus $35 US dollars it is exactly. So I have also marked it on charts to discuss the same. Let's start it. This was the time exactly, you can see 20. You can see it also over here as well. The time is 15:30 exactly. You can say 4 hours 30 minutes ahead. The exact time Indian time is 20, that is 8 p.m. in Indian time. So I just tried to bot over here. The logic being over here was the index was trading above the moving averages, and as we know the concept, any index or stock which trades above the moving average has a higher probability of moving further up. So I just started it with a positive buying, but it did not went well. And what's concerning to me is I did waited a lot of time for closing it. I closed it in this exactly around at 8 hours and 4 minutes. Exactly around at this white line. I bought it around this white line, which was around 4039.9, and sold at around 4032 point something. You can see the details in this Excel file, resulting in a loss of $35. So immediately it was evident that market is not trying to go up and further selling is about to come. So I immediately shorted the market in the very next minute itself. You can see over here in this blue down arrow, I shorted the market. Basically, I sold the market at exactly 8 hours and 5 minutes at around the same level. You can see that 40, just a second. This was the next trade. I shorted it on 40.34. So this was around the area 40.34 around which I shorted, and this went good. Though I covered it a lot early, I covered it in the very next minute itself. So I covered it around 40.28. That is a 6 points profit around. So this quantity was initially 5. I was trading initially some of the trades at 5 quantity, and then I increased it to 6 quantity. So this was around 6 points profit for the 5 quantity, resulting in around a profit of $30.35. So moving forward, another big figures. This was a $12 loss, 12.78. Let's discuss this one. The timing is 17:33. So around Indian time, we can say that it would be around 9:03. Just a second. I've also marked it on the charts for your easy referencing. This is the Indian timing. Exact timing was 10 hours 3 p.m. So I decided to buy it. With the same logic, basically, index trading above the moving averages having a higher probability of going up, but it just gave a little shakeout. Though it went a lot up, it gave a small shakeout, and I wasn't prepared for that. So I just bought it at 10 hours 3 minutes and sold it in the very next minute, that is 10 hours force, at a loss of $12.78. Then again I tried it buying. These were small attempts for buying. You can see I also tried to buy it during the rally as well, but the bigger profit which I made was the last one. You can see that I bought it at 17:46. That is the Indian time, right over this, at this red candle. I bought it around 10 hours 16 minutes at this blue line exactly at the top. This was not a great entry as per my perspective. I could have bought it much lower, but still it was a good entry. I bought it around 47.47. You can see, and even I closed it very early in the very next minute itself. You can say very next 2 minutes itself. I closed it on 10 hours and 18 minutes. You can see the time over here as 5:48. So exact 17:48. Yeah, exactly 10 hours 18 minutes for India. I closed it around 40:50. You can also see the exact level I have marked 40:50. I closed it the trade on this, though the trade went very much around that 40:57. Had I been stayed in the trade, I would have made a lot of profits, but that's how the scalping goes. We should not concern about the profits, big profits. We should not think unless and until they are not booked. So let's keep our mind state and focus upon the process. That's the logic of the trading that I try to do and try to grow with it. So these were the basic. Also, some of the minor highlights which went well. You can see that there were some big good trades. You can say that not of a high amount, but these were around $6, $5, $6, $6, and then again $4, $8, $5, and then again $8. So basically, I was trying to book around 1 point or 2 points in the S&P 500, and you can see this is scalping. This is done in very fast minutes. I have to place an order of buy. I have to decide where I'm going to buy it and then buy it, and then again deciding where to put the stop losses and then where to put the target and whether I have to exit or not. All these things are just done in seconds. You can see, let me just show you an exact example. You can see it right over here. I bought it at 15:45, 9 seconds, and exactly I bought it at 15, sold it at 15:47. This was still 2 minutes, and even I have done it in seconds as well. Let me show you this. As you can see, I bought it around 16 hours 19 minutes 34 seconds, and I've sold it around 16 hours 20 minutes and 38 seconds. So that's exactly not even a complete 1 minute. So this is called scalping. You can say it as a speed, trading with speed, but yeah, that's how it goes. Generally, scalping I try to do when the trends are not clear. As now are the days when the index is falling a lot and there is not much direction to do some swing trades, these kind of scalp works best for me. So thank you for listening, and do let me know if you have any questions, or if you feel that content is valuable for you. Please feel free to drop a like, comment, and subscribe the channel as well. Thank you.